Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Now, some time ago, I spoke about mental health on my platform, and I even went as far and spoke about Brittany Goffe, how she was behaving on her platform and how she's crying out for help because just by sitting down and I was watching the way she was behaving, I could have seen that that young lady was someone who was on the verge of basically breaking. And I, this evening, was sitting down and I was watching AD live, and she was speaking about Brittany. And when she was speaking, I was like, wow, thanks be to God. Someone else realized that this young lady is crying out for help because it's been a long time now. I remember the first time it happened was when she and the guys fall apart on TikTok, and then she came out and she was acting crazy and saying certain things. Now, the sad thing about social media is that you have individuals on social media, they will promote you, they will be around you when everything is going on fine. And guess what? When you're in need of the help, there will be no one there to provide you with the help that you need. And you will sit and you will wonder what happened to all of these persons who were on my platform chatting, who was sending me the dollars and so forth. You will wonder what happened because a lot of times what I realize is that these people who sit on their platform and talk to these individuals, they speak to them believing that they are their friends, not realizing that these people, they are just tuning into you because they find what you're doing entertaining. And once something come along, they will move along to that one. Once someone come who is providing them with better entertainment, they will move along. That is how social media operate. Now, a lot of persons, they start out on social media and they give it their all. They put everything in it because they believe that, oh, guess what? I am number one. I am going to remain number one, not knowing that it is just for a while. Now, she started her business, her chicken business, and I was watching something that she did the other day, and she was showing the chicken in the fridge, and she was saying that if nobody won't know one buy them, she go turn one, she go name all of them because it seems like sales is not going the way that she want. And this is something also that I want for people to watch and understand that guess what? You see, social media, you see, when you're doing your thing on social media, if you don't promote yourself properly, if you don't speak to people respectfully, guess what is going to happen? They are all going to drift. They are all going to leave you alone. And even when they could provide you with the support, a lot of them are going to say, oh, me now go do it. Maybe they will find fault or something, but that's how people operate. But it is so sad to see where this young lady now, she gives social media her all. She believing that, hey, guess what? I'm going to be number one. When I was on AD and she was speaking about it, I came off and I went on her live. And she was over there and she was just sitting and she was just looking out of space. When you look at her face, you could see that she's someone who is crying out for help. Her eyes, all of that. It was evident in the way how she looked. And we have to wonder, where is her loved ones? What is going on in this young lady life? I don't believe it is an act. Some people might say that, okay, it's just a show. But looking at her for the past few weeks, months, I don't think it's an act. I think this young lady is in desperate need for help. And I am happy that AD saw it and came on her platform and was speaking about it because it's going on for a while now. I remember when she did something, she did one her live and she was there and she was screaming. And when you look at her face, the rage was there. Her eyes, it was like they were red and everything to show, oh, she take social media serious, because she was talking about her numbers and it seemed like they took one of her page or block it or something, and the way she was behaving. But people, please understand, mental health, it is something serious. We continue to turn a blind eye to persons who are crying out for help. We continue to turn a blind eye to this, to say, okay, it will pass. It is just for a moment. No, it is not. It is something, once it is there, it is going to remain there if it is not treated. And that is what us here in Jamaica believe, that, oh, it is just for a moment, okay. A lot of persons, they're afraid to seek the help because of the stigma. People will say that, oh, them. But guess what? It is best for you to seek the help, when you realize something is going on in your loved one's life or even in your life. Seek the help, because if you don't, you're going to sit there and it is just going to get worse, and maybe then it will be difficult for you to control. So I just hope that her loved ones, they will provide her with the assistance that she need. I hope that all the other people on social media that was around her, they will come and they will look now and realize that she's there crying out for help, and just provide her with the help that she need. She was on her platform and she was like, "Hi guys, just let's get back to number one," in a voice. She sounded like a child when she was speaking, asking for everyone to come together so that she can be number one. So you realize right there, what is her focus. Her focus right now is being number one on social media. And that kind of something will come so easy. And if you were number one before and you drop off, oh, the hardest thing for you to get back up. That's how social media operate. That's the reason why we as individuals, we should not put our all in social media. You should not sit there and dwell and think that, okay, it is going to remain forever. It is not going to remain forever. Even if you have it and it is going on fine for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, guess what? There's going to be a time when someone else is going to come and they are going to take that number one spot. That is how it is. So I just hope and pray that this young lady, she will get the help that she need. I hope that her business, it will flourish. I hope that everything for her, it will just go in the right direction, because if it don't, guess what is going to happen? Maybe we're going to pass her on the street and you're going to see her doing something, and maybe people will look and say, oh, that used to be such and such, if she don't get the help. So I just hope and pray it will not reach that stage. I hope that she will get the help that she need, so she can go back to being her usual self, come entertain people, and maybe claim back her number one spot that she's worried about. So guys, please, if you know someone who is suffering from any mental health issue, please get help for them. Don't sit and watch them and believe that it is going to pass. It is not going to pass. Get them the help that they need before it is too late. Because you see, when you wait, guess what is going to happen? They are going to live on medication, or they are going to be out of control where people have to have them lock up and all of that. So get them the help before it's too late.